Oh, oh my god! No way! I didn't just see Kraid. Dude. Dude, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Oh! Thank you guys all for being here. This is really cool. This is gonna go up on YouTube. And hey, YouTube, if you wanna like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be cool. Give me 1 second. If I don't get this water now, it's gonna be really painful later. It's gonna be really painful later when I'm in the middle. I'm 40 minutes into analyzing a pixel. There's a lot to unpack here. Let's begin unpacking, shall we? Samus comes out of the warrior room looking place, maybe on the opposite end, and we see our mans, the most badass looking Chozo of all time, the Chozo warrior who is done with Samus. Okay. Now let's continue. We have Hollow Knight air dashing, which that already makes this game a contender. Just literally Samus doing an air dash is one of the coolest things that's ever happened in Metroid. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's just lock that down right now. Continuing on. That was probably a grounded version of that dash. You can loop the air dash, which is insane. Here we are fighting another Chozo, or an ex-Chozo, or a clone, I don't know. A Chozo, which is insane. Looking at the environment, I don't see anything that stands out too much. Some sort of outdoor area. I like these plants. They're fun. There's some crazy battle going on between these two. And then you got, Kraid reached out and got snagged back. Got yanked back. Someone didn't want, and the Samus is a badass and doesn't care, knows that Kraid can't do it. Samus is going underwater. Okay, we got Whale Man here. Very cool. Something is gigantic and back here, and there's stuff going on. This looks absolutely gorgeous. There's the extra jump that we saw from Report Volume 5. Some cool looking weirdo plant thingy. Ice beam and or missiles. We didn't see the initial shot. That was an ice missile. Okay. And then it looks like we have some way to destroy. Those might have been special blocks, getting a missile upgrade, or that could be some special item. This is way later in the game. You can see all the missiles and E-tanks going on. And that, to me, does look like a Shine Spark block. He's got some kind of crazy armor thing going on. Grapple beam, which we saw already, going into an Emmy zone. This, I love this. This is like some sort of like Hall of Warriors type of vibe. Very Chozo. You can grapple beam onto those walls too. So it's a whole grapple area. You don't have to just like pinpoint it. It's a whole grapple space, which is awesome. They still have the Yankees. The Yankee Wanky. Seeker missiles returning, which is very cool. I always thought Seeker missiles were dope, and there's something going on here. It's like part of the puzzle potentially is to kill them both at the same time. That guy didn't even care about missiles. It made a very cool metal ding sound. More Chozo warrior stuff going on here. That's just some other... Okay, this looks like a boss fight of some kind. Yep. It looks like maybe this room blew up. He got smacked around, but he's not done with you. Look how big he... Look at the size of the door. Look at how huge this guy is. Could be a Terizo. You're right. It could just be very much better animated than on Super Metroid, which we would expect at this point. Okay, let's review this for a moment. Running, and then it seems like a speed boost kicked in instantly. There wasn't a ramp up, unless we just saw the very end of the ramp up. Going right through those blocks. The Shine Spark. Okay. So this is probably Power Bomb. We got two out of 2 Power Bomb here. I love this outdoor area. The rain looks actually gorgeous. Gravity suit, man. Oh my god. It looks gorgeous. You guys know I love my gravity. I love my purple. I love my gravities. It looks perfect. It looks perfect. We're climbing on Kraid now. We smacked this guy around. They got animals and tubes, so you know, very it wouldn't be a Metroid game without some stuff and some tubes. It doesn't look like Metroids though, unless there's some weird freaky thing going on with them. Locked up Kraid. Getting climbed up on. Melee countering. Oh, you can see some frickin' Chozo blood in there. Chozo saying something like, goodbye, Samus, or I don't know, some cool stuff. And then she injects, which this could be a callback. This could be a callback to what we saw in the trailer 2 trailers ago, where Samus's hand goes like, eh! Like something kicks in. And we don't know what that kick in is. Go back to the gold guy. Oh, it's like belly sticking out. He's weird AF. Okay. Oh. My god. It's a Demigorgon. This is a Demigorgon. This is not a Chozo. This is a Demigorgon. This is a symbiote Demigorgon wearing Chozo armor. This is terrifying. I don't know if it's X. I don't know why. It could be. You're right. It could be a modern take. Like, you know, it could be very different, especially. But man, that would be nuts. Wait a second. What if? Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if this is in the report today. We're going to look at the report too. This might not be that big of a brain blast at this point. Did that Chozo, did Mr. Mean, that's his name is Mr. Mean. Did this guy create the X? Secretly, other Chozo created the Metroids to combat that. They didn't know where they came from. This guy made and controls the X. And made his own army of like super warriors with the X. And that's got to be that guy. I'm potentially calling that now. The only thing we have yet to see that I would like to see is an updated Metroid logo, like the Screw Attack logo. We haven't seen that for Dread at all. I was hoping to see it in this trailer. Because that's, if there is one, that's what I'm getting a tattoo of. This is, dude, story-wise, this game is incredible. We got this guy, we got Kraid, we got like corrupted Chozo warriors. Look how good this looks. Are you kidding me? Keep in mind too, this is like, oh my god, look at the gravity suit. Look at the gravity suit. So this guy's, I feel like he's been wanting to kill Samus for a while. No one holds someone and says some last word stuff without that person wanting to be dead for a long time. This guy has wanted Samus dead for quite some time. Dude, this is insane. And like Samus is like reaching out like, please don't. Like that's when she has to reach out for the please don't, that's when you know an enemy is strong. That's when you know something's going on here. This guy's not messing around. And then the kick-in, which we still don't know what that is. And then look at these little like Emmy bots. That's so interesting. I don't know if they're just like mini ones or if it's just like some other security system. Okay. Deep dive into the new trailer. Samus arrives on ZDR. Mysterious figure strikes after she lands. If you've watched a glimpse of Dread clips, you may have noticed that the place Samus finds herself under attack is the same place where she unexpectedly collapsed. Yes. Samus was defeated by a mysterious opponent and lost all of her abilities. As a result, her defeat caused ability amnesia. Okay. So this guy smacked her up, and then she lost all her stuff. So didn't kill her, which is interesting. That could be from mercy. That could be from other circumstances we don't know yet. Play the game to discover why she was spared. Okay. Who stands? This figure's attack appears to be a Chozo. Highly intelligent, technologically advanced species who believe their purpose to be of bringing peace. Eventually, Chozo civilization reach a breaking point. Chozo now rarely seen. Indicate existence of Chozo warriors. Sure, yes. They certainly were. While many remnants of Chozo civilization appeared in prior Metroid games, this is the first time in which an actual living Chozo appears. Yes, that is correct. And just who is this Chozo that battles Samus so fiercely? Shows what appears to be Chozo warriors as well as combat robots with a striking Chozo resemblance. Okay, combat robots. So maybe that is the Torizo. They will form a formidable challenge for Samus. Abilities on display. Flash shift, dude. Oh my god. The video introduces several new Samus's new and returning abilities. Can travel a set distance forward or backwards while on the ground or in the air in an instant. This can be done consecutively up to 3 times. Handy for exploration and combat. Dude, imagine doing that 3 times. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That's so cool. Ah! Pulse radar. Okay, so this is like the I can't even remember what it's called from Metroid Samus Returns. The pulse thing. Pinpoint breakable blocks. Scan pulse. Pulse scan, something. And then grapple beam. Yep, so it's pulling stuff like Samus Returns. It's also grabbing onto walls. A rope-like beam that can connect to specific points. Let Samus swing across gaps or manipulate parts of her environment, such as pulling on an obstacle. She can fire it at blue magnetic surfaces, pull herself to the point of contact, and latch on. Extremely cool. Ice missile, back. Freezing effect, destroy enemies after. Some enemies can even be used as platforms. They sure can. That's what we like to hear. Storm missile. Oh, that's a cool name for it. That's pretty darn cool. Okay. This lets Samus lock onto and fire multiple small missiles in succession, set up to 5 targets using free aim, then unleash it. And you can free aim while you move now, so that's going to be a really smooth experience. Cross bomb. That is the coolest name I've ever heard for anything in my life. This powerful bomb explodes in 4 directions. Oh, that's sick. Speed booster, baby! Woo! After a running start, Samus will pick up the pace and run at great speed. Ah, you'll love to hear it, folks. Then she can smash through certain obstacles and deal damage to enemies in her path. They were saving this. They knew. They knew to save this, and they got us. And they just outright calling a Shine Spark. This ability can be used once Samus has reached her speed booster state. She can send herself soaring on a straight trajectory in the direction of her choosing. When soaring, she can blast through certain obstacles and deal great damage to enemies. Screw attack! During a spin jump, Samus surrounds herself with a powerful energy that can damage enemies and shatter certain obstacles she leaps into. Amazing. There's so many new and returning abilities revealed in this trailer, as it may be difficult to wrap your head around. Yep. Everything's shown if you only watch it once, was just watching the trailer an additional time after reading our commentary. In particular, the abilities for traversal are much improved when compared to previous Metroid games. Oh my goodness. Just the flash dash, flash shift. Flash shift alone is an incredible tool. For example, you can use speed booster in combination with wall jumping and sliding. Yes, right. Okay. Similar to past Metroid games, you can sneak up somewhere and use a speed boost somewhere else. Even more powerful enemies. Oh my goodness. The trailer includes other notable scenes too. For example, you can spot a giant monster that appears to be Kraid. Okay, so not a hard confirm, but maybe it's like a Kraid clone. That's a possibility. A beast that Samus has fought in previous games. You can also see robots created by the Chozo, as well as gigantic aquatic creatures. Just like in previous games, there's a rich variety of enemies and bosses standing in Samus's way. There are many different types of bosses, especially. Key to victory against such enemies is to carefully observe their behaviors and create an appropriate attack plan. In the next report, a closer look at the mysterious Chozo. Dude, just give me the game. I just want the game now. Looks so good. It's a little baby Kraid. It's a little baby. Oh, baby's all grown up. Would that be so funny if it was one of the baby Kraids that you just like kill with one super missile in Super Metroid? And it's all grown up. I love this. I love that it shows a circle to show like kind of your starting point too. Just a good visual element. Oh, this looks so good, man. And they have like this own little cutscene for it, probably at certain points. Presumably this. You can... Oh, that was so clean looking. I love that you can land now and maintain it. You can jump and land and keep running. Look how fast... That was the fastest wall jump in freaking history. This is the perfect game. This might be the best Metroid game. Game of the year. How about game of the previous and the next 19 years? This is the game of the 38 years. Honestly, there was probably some amount of conversation where people at Mercury Steam were like, hey, Nintendo, this is what people like now. Check out this game Hollow Knight, where you get to move around really freely. A lot of people like this. They knew what to do, and they executed on it. I'm sure they looked into Super Metroid speedruns. I'm sure they looked into everything. I think like you put this much work into a game, especially like for Nintendo to dive this hard into the social media, the trailers for it, everything. You put this much effort in, it's because you made it really good and you want people to know Metroid is back. Because I mean, it's not October 8th yet, but it looks to me like Metroid is back. If there was any doubt before, that doubt is shattered now. That doubt is completely gone. Metroid is back. Metroid is back.